Hello everybody, this is Detective Guy from Boston, Massachusetts, and yes, again, we have another 3-box penny hunt. I looked loosely at the ends. They are all 3 circulated boxes. There's one wheat end here with the wheat ears showing. I think it's in this box right here, and I'll show you that one later. But more importantly, I just want to get into this hunt. It's been a little while since I did any pennies. Kind of excited to get into this. Hopefully we find some coins for the books. Hopefully find some older Wheaties to fill in those holes, and maybe even something older. Well, I'm not going to keep talking. We're going to jump right into it. So I'll be back with the first find from box 1 right here. Box number 1, roll 2. We have a wheat penny. I do have a Canadian over here, 05, that is pushed to the side, but let's take a look and see what this one here is. I haven't looked at the date yet. See if we can get a good picture of it. 1941, Philadelphia. Roll 3, Wheatie number 2. Wheat ears first. Once again, let's take a look, see what we got. Pre-40s, 1936, Philadelphia. Back with the next. Roll 5, wheat penny number 3. See if we can get a clear picture of it. 1944, Philadelphia. Okay, roll number 9, wheat penny number 4. Let's take a look. 1951, Philadelphia. Roll number 10. Wheat penny number 5 already. Have not looked at the date. Let's see what we got. And 1956, Denver. Back with the next. Same roll. Wheat penny number 6. This one came up date side first. Another 1956 Denver. Roll 13. Wheat penny number 7 came up date side first. Let's take a look. Just another 1956 Denver. Back with the next. Roll 14. Wheat penny number 8 already. Let's take a look, see what we got. Wheat ears first. See what we got for a date. See if that'll clear up for us. There we go, another 1956 Denver. Back with the next. Okay, the last coin was actually still in number 13. There was actually 2 coins found in roll 13. We're up to roll 17 now, and we have wheat penny number 9. Came up date side first. Let's take a look, see what we got. This will clear up. 1946 Philadelphia. Not sure if you can make it out, but I can. Back with the next. Roll 19. Wheat penny number 10. Let's see what we have.
Wait.
1953, Philadelphia. Roll number 20. Not a wheat penny, but see it right there? A KG6. Let's see what we got. Those ones you gotta flip this way. I know that. There we go. Zoom that in. 1945 Canadian penny. We'll take it. Back with the next. Roll 23. Wheat penny number 11. Wheat ears first. Have not looked at the date yet. Let's take a look, see what we got. And again, I got it upside down. One of these days I'll get it right. 1942, Philadelphia. Roll 24. Wheat penny number 12, and it's a good one. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to see this. It came up date side first. I did see the date. I think it might be too grainy to come out. Let me see if we can get a closer picture of this somehow. And I don't think it's going to be able to come out. There you go, 1919. You can see the mint mark. That is a San Francisco. I don't know if it's one we need for the collection, but I sure am happy to see a pre-20s. Back with the next. On roll 26, in the coin gods, well, if you can see it, I think they love me. Because here goes wheat penny number 13 already. Let's take a look, see if we got a date. What we got for a date. And there we go, 1957 Denver. Back with the next. And about this little coin with a heart on it, I have to look at the date as well. It is in 1992, so I had to peel up the corner of the heart to find out if it was a closed AM. No such luck. Better luck next time. Very next roll, wheat penny number 14. Let's see what we have. And I don't know why I just did that. Date side was up first and I flipped it over. I don't know what I was thinking there. 1941 Philadelphia. Roll 28. Wheat penny number 15. Wheat ears first. And there we go. Hopefully you can see that. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. 1955, Philadelphia. Roll 31, and we have wheat penny number 16 staring at us right here. Already seen the date. Take a close look. 1951, Denver. Back with the next. Same roll. I went to move out a Canadian, and look what we had poking out behind it. A wheat penny. Let's take a look, see what we got. Upside down, of course. A little closer, and we have a 1945 Denver. Back with the next. Just open up roll 33, laid it all out, and hopefully if this will clear up, here we go. Look what popped out toward the back. That looks like a KG6 to me. And it is. Let's see what we got for a year. $1940. We'll take it. Back with the next. Roll 18. Just flattened out, and look what we have toward the back. Roll 35. Wheat penny number 19 already. This is unbelievable. See if it's way back here in the back. See if there it is, and it looks like a shinier one. So maybe we've got a nice 1950s. Let's take a look. And it is 1953 Denver. Back with the next. Roll 37, and the last roll I said I had 19 already. That was actually number 18. This one is number 18. Or number 19, excuse me. Jeez, I just can't seem to get it right tonight. Came up wheat ears first. Have not looked at the date yet. Let's take a look, see what we got. 1957 Denver. Back with the next. Roll 39. Wheat penny number 20. Let's take a look, see what we got. 57 Denver. Back with the next. Okay, we're on roll 47, and I have a couple wheat pennies here I found over the last few rolls. It's a 56 and a 56 Denver, nothing special, but it's 21 and 22. And I was planning on just finishing out this box and doing a wrap up of the last few rolls because there wasn't a lot of finds until this just happened. I was laying down this roll, and look right here. See if you can see that there's back-to-back wheat pennies, and there's a bunch of older ones here. So I'm going to pull these out real quickly and see what we have, because that doesn't happen very often at all. Let's see what we got here. The first one in 1946, and the one after that right there is a 1945 Denver. And let's just take a quick look here, make sure there's nothing else poking out. Not that I can see it, but I'll take a quick look at these here, see if there's anything else, and I'll be back. And yes, this roll had one more, so it was 3 in this one roll right toward the end right there. 1952 Denver. I think that's going to be it for this roll. I'll finish up the last 3 and I'll be back. Just picked up the second to last roll, and look what I found. It's a wheat penny ender. I'm going to open it up and show you what it is. Okay, so there it is. Let's take a look, see what we got. 1945 Philadelphia, but wait, there's more. Way back here, let's keep looking way back. A little bit further. Boom, see the wheat ears right there. Second to last one from the end. This was almost a double-ended wheat penny roll. Wheat ears showing. Let's see if we can see the date. 1946 Denver. Back with the next. If not, the end of the box. Okay, we're right on the end of roll 50 here. If I can find it, there we go. Came up wheat ears first, probably in the 50s. Let's take a look, see what we got. There we go. No, 1941, not in bad shape. Finish this roll up, and I'll be back. Box 1 is done. The first 50 rolls out of 150, 28 wheat pennies found in all, 2 pre-40s, a bunch of other stuff I'll show at the end. Let's get into box number 2. Here's a quick look at box number 2. Box number 3 is the one that has the wheat penny, hopefully, wheat penny ender. Hopefully this box is much like box 1. I'll be back with the first find, starting off with roll 1. Roll number 2 of box 2. First wheat penny, wheat ear is showing. Let's take a look. Well, we can see that, 1949, Philadelphia. Roll number 5, wheat penny number 2. Wheat ears first. Let's take a look. Hey, got that one right. Here we go, 1957, Philadelphia. Very next roll. And if you see it, right there, another 1957. Roll 59 for the hunt. And wheat penny number 32. Let's take a look. Another 1957, Denver. Roll 10 for the box, 60 for the hunt. And we have wheat penny number 33 overall. Let's take a look here. 1948, Philadelphia. If you hear that cat crying, that's Puddin' saying hello. Roll 14, wheat penny 34 of the hunt. And we have a 1952, Philadelphia. Same roll. Wheat penny number 35 came up wheat ears first. Let's take a look. See what we got for a date. 1940, Philadelphia. Very next roll. Wheat penny number 36. Let's take a look. 1941, Philadelphia. Very rarely does this ever happen, but I got back-to-back rolls with double wheat pennies, and take a look at this right here. So you can clear that up just a bit. There you go. 1949, Philadelphia. Roll 17 of box 2. And this is already wheat penny number 10 for this box. 1936, Philadelphia. Roll 69 of the hunt. And I think this is number 39 overall. Let's take a look, see what we got. 56, Denver. Roll 22, wheat penny number 12 of box 2. 1940, Philadelphia. Toward the end of the same roll, 1957, Denver. Roll 23, wheat penny number 14 for box 2. Let's take a look, see what we got. 1953, Denver. Box 2, roll 26 or 76 for the hunt. Wheat penny number 15 or 43 total. 1956, Denver. Box 2, roll 29. Wheat penny number 16. Let's take a look, see what we got. 1955, Denver. Wheat penny number 17 of box 2. 1949, Philadelphia. Roll 34, wheat penny 18. Let's see what we got. 48, Philadelphia. Roll 35 of box 2. Wheat penny 19. Let's take a look, see what we got. 1935, another pre-40s. Back with the next. Roll 36. Wheat penny number 20 of box 2. We had 28 in the first box, 20 in this box so far. So we got 1944, Philadelphia. Roll 43. Wheat cent number 21, which is literally the second coin in. I slid one coin away, and there it was. So let's see what it is. Sorry for the glare. 1952, Philadelphia. Okay, everybody, we're on roll 36, and it's not a wheat penny. I was just going through the roll. I wish I'd noticed this when I opened the roll. Obviously, I didn't take a close enough look. But we had a dime in here. And not just any dime. If I'm not mistaken, that is a Mercury head dime in this roll. I wish to God I'd noticed this when I opened the roll. And oh my God, it actually is. How ridiculously insane is this? 1941, Philadelphia, Mercury dime in a roll of pennies. Yeah, this just does not happen. That is completely insane. That should not be there, but it is. Back to the hunt. Working on roll number 50, and right there we have wheat penny number 22 of the hunt. Let's take a look, see what we got. Hold on one second. Sorry to take a second look at that. That is actually a 1928 Philadelphia. Don't know if we need it for the collection or not, but that's actually in really nice condition for almost 100 years old. I mean, on the back, hopefully you can see it, you can actually see some of the wheat ears still, the stock. It's not worn flat like most of these are. Unbelievable way to end this box. Well, if there's no more, we'll jump into box 3. If not, I'll be back. Well, this box just isn't done yet. We got another one right there. And as you can tell, this is the last one of the box. Let's take a look, see what we got. Let's see if we can clear that up just a bit. There we go, 1948 Philadelphia. And guys, I still don't know what to say about that. Still shocked. Well, we're going to jump right into box number 3. We had, I think it was 23 wheat pennies and a Mercury dime. Complete shocker there in this box. A couple of older Canadians as well. I didn't show any of those off yet. A few 09s. But we're going to jump into box 3, so I'll be right back. Here is a quick peek at box number 3 of this hunt. And if you look right here, there is the only wheat end ender, I guess, that we've had in these 3 boxes. First box is 28, second box 23, we're averaging 25 a box. Unbelievable. Let's jump right into roll number 1. Box 3, roll 6, the first wheat penny so far, a 1953 Denver. Roll 8 of box 3, we have our second wheat penny, 1944 Philadelphia. Just pulled out the 10th roll. It's not a wheat penny, but look what we have for an ender here. It's a 2-cent euro. Not sure which country. We'll open up and find out. Just open up the roll, and if you look back here, that's where the euro is right there, and we have another one right here as well. Looks like a Canadian. Somewhere in here. Oh, let me find it. Well, that was interesting. Ended up dropping the phone, but we're going to take a quick look at this euro, and I'll find that Canadian in a second. If you look at the edges here, you can definitely see it's quite different. See if we can tell the country, and I think that's Spain, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we can get the year. Can't see it. Either way, we got a 2-cent euro Spain coin. Back with the next. Still on the same roll, and look what we have here. A very heavily worn penny. It is a wheat penny. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get date off of this. That is not going to be easy. Let me take a look under the scope, and I'll be back. Well, I've been looking at it for a few minutes. Can make out the 1 in most of the 9, but that is it. I did flip it over to make sure there was no VDB on the back, and there's not. However, there's no way of telling what year coin this is. So it's going to go in the book as a wheat penny, but just no date. We'll be back with the next. Also, same roll, the Canadian mention was just in 1991. Back with the next. Roll number 11, and we have another heavily worn wheat penny. Take a look at this. Will we be able to get a date off of this one? Let's take a look. Looks like we can. What do we have? 1928, Philadelphia. Same roll as in 1928, and we have a, right here, 1954 Denver for wheat penny 5 of box 3. Roll number 12, wheat penny number 6. Let's take a look, see what we got. 57 Philly, back with the next. Roll 16 of box 3, and we have wheat penny number 7 right here looking at us. Let's flip it over, see what we got. $19.46 Philadelphia. Very next roll, wheat penny number 8. Let's take a look. 1958 Denver. Nope, 57 Denver, correction. Roll 20, wheat penny number 9. Let's take a look, see what we got. There it is, 1945 Philadelphia. Roll 25 of box 3, and we have wheat penny number 10 in this box. Let's take a look. 1957 Denver. Roll 29, wheat penny number 11. Let's take a look. 1957 Denver. Working on roll 33, and we finally have wheat penny number 12. Box has slowed down a whole bunch, which is fine. I'm still not complaining, trust me. Everything I've found in this video here is a 1946 Philadelphia. Very next roll, wheat penny number 13. Let's take a look. 1935 Philadelphia. Roll 34, we have another wheat penny. Wheat ears showing first. Let's see what we got. 1958 Denver. Back with the next. On roll 40, wheat penny number 15, I believe. I'm kind of losing track. There's been so many in all these boxes. Let's take a look, see what we got. 1951 Philadelphia. Still on the same roll, and I went to go down and look here and look at this. See if we can see that a little clearer. Got an older looking one here. That's gotta be. If it'll clear up. There we go. And old it is, 1929 Philadelphia. Number 16. Roll 42 of box 3, and we have another dime in the rolls. Look at this right here. Unfortunately, it's 1969. A little shy of being silver, but still made 9 cents. Back with the next. On roll 43, right here, as you can see, we have an ender. Let me open this up and show you what it is. And here is that ender. Let's take a look, see what we got. $19.57 Philadelphia. Same roll. A few coins later, we have another wheat penny. Let's take a look. 1956. Back with the next. Still on the same roll, and we got a 3-banger here. Look at that. 1940 Philadelphia. Same roll, wheat penny number 4. And this looks nice and old. There it is, right there. 1936 Philadelphia. I don't think there's going to be anything else in here. I don't think it's possible to be anything else in here. No. That is it. Let's move on to the final 6 rolls. Roll 45. And we have another find. Look at that. 1934. Not a common date at all, I don't think. Or not one I see very much. But there it is. Back with the next. Same roll. And we have another old one. Look at this. Just like 5 coins later. 1925 Philadelphia. I don't know if we need these for the collection or not, but this is absolutely amazing. Just like that, the hunt is over. Let me go ahead and show you all the finds. Okay, so here is the wrap up. There was a total of 73 wheat pennies in this. There was 36 Canadians as well. As far as wheat pennies, it was 12 pre-1940s. The oldest being the 1919S way up there, and then there's a bunch of 20s and 30s in between. On the 40s, it was 27 of those, and 35 1950s wheat pennies. Canadians, there was 3 KG6s and 4 young heads, 1 dove cent. And that is this stack right here. Over here, the 09s, I did not count those up, but there's a bunch of them there. On the 59s, which I do collect, there was 12 of those, 6 each of the Philly, 6 of the Denver. On the S-Mint marks, there was 16 of those. I didn't write down which ones was which. But, of course, there were some more interesting finds here that I haven't shown yet. Down here in this far corner, this, I believe, might actually be a blank planchet. Let me just zoom in on that. You guys can take a look at it. Let me know what you think. I didn't show it. I don't know. I really just don't know. Over here we have this I Love Corn Hunt. I think I found that in box 1 and definitely set the tone for this hunt because this was amazing. Then we have over here a dime that I found, which is beat to snot. And of course, the unbelievable, should never happen, should not be in there, 1941 Mercury dime. I was actually talking to another coin roll hunter about, this, and finding a dime right there is rare. I always wondered if I'd ever find a silver Roosevelt dime. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine finding a Mercury dime in a roll of pennies. Just absolutely unbelievable. Just shocked. Up here I have a couple of shinies I'm going to match up in the collection. So what I'm going to do now is take a look at all of this that you see in front of you and see what, if anything, goes into the books. So with that, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're taking a look at book 1, and I have gone through here, and there is going to be one hole filled in this finally. But, unfortunately, it's just this one here, the empty space. I have this wheat penny. I cannot get the date off of it. I have tried and tried and tried. You can see the 19, but you really can't see much else at all. There's a possible 2 next to it. Could be a mint mark down there. Can't tell. It's just too corroded. So what I'm going to do is just take that and put it right in there. So it's filling a hole, but not really. And honestly, that is it for the wheat penny and memorial back and shield penny collections. But I was really hoping to get some Mercury dimes, looking through rolls of dimes, and have not had any luck yet. Well, until now. Because as you can see, right over here, we have a spot for the 1941 right here. So I'm going to pop that in there, and I'll be right back. Well, we filled a hole in the collection, just not the collection we were looking for. That's all I got for now. Until next time, happy hunting.